Breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today is the 21st of June 2022. So President Emmerson Mnangagwa is accused the Opposition Citizens Coalition for Change (CCC) of stage managing acts of political violence countrywide to stall Zimbabwe's readmission into the Commonwealth. Addressing mourners at the National Heroes Acre during the burial of national hero Major General retired Sidney Bebe at the National Shrine yesterday, Mnangagwa said he would crack the whip on perpetrators of violence. He was referring to the Nyatsime violence last week, where CCC activists engaged in running battles with ZANU-PF supporters following the brutal murder of opposition activist Mo Blessing Ali. Mnangagwa said the Nyatsime violence was stage managed ahead of the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting scheduled for Kigali, Rwanda from yesterday to Saturday, where Zimbabwe is seeking readmission. What happened recently in the Nyatsime township of Chungwiza is deplorable and should never be repeated. The nation is now familiar with these shenanigans and incidents of staged violence which are designed to tarnish the image of Zimbabwe, especially ahead of major international meetings, Mnangagwa said. At this time, the destabilizing and violent theatrics by opposition elements are being done ahead of the SHOGM meeting in Rwanda. Shame on you if you are the leader of a political party that thrives on violence and the insecurity of our people. The levels of intensity of falsehoods being pended by some opposition political parties to whip their supporters into orgies of violence, hate, disharmony is now extremely worrisome, and my administration will not stand by and watch. Violence has no place in the Zimbabwe we are building. We want peace, love, and harmony equally. Let us all as people shun all forms of self-hate as well as the peddling of falsehoods and misinformation, he said. Mnangagwa warned that the law would be ruthless on perpetrators of violence without fear or favor. No one is above the law. I thus call upon our communities throughout the country to be vigilant against these destabilizing and hateful political parties. Turning to Western countries, Mnangagwa blamed them for working with the opposition to perpetrate violence in the country. Meanwhile, it is regrettable that Zimbabwe continues to attract unwarranted interest from our former colonizers, who together with their supremacist proxies mistakenly think that we are provinces of their countries. These meddlesome countries and their lobbyists under various guises democracy and good governance by day, while sponsoring and instigating nefarious activities, violence and instability in our country by night. CCC spokesperson Fadzai Mahere said it was regrettable that instead of condemning the enforced disappearance and gruesome murder of Ali, Mnangagwa was politicking and blaming the opposition. We continue to condemn violence and call for a level political playing field as we approach the 2023. The abuse of the police service to serve partisan ends. In the new Zimbabwe, political contestation will not be criminalized and the law will be applied evenly. CCC MPs Job Sikala, Zengeza West and Godfrey Sitole, Chitungwiza North are in jail, yet all they did was calling for justice for Mo Blessing, Mahere said. She says ZANU-PF called for the crushing like lies of opposition supporters and banned them from attending funerals of their supporters in ZANU-PF zones, and also threatened to unleash dogs on the opposition, yet Mnangagwa was quiet about it. ZANU-PF supporters are never held to account at all for their clear criminal conduct, Mahere said. Commenting on Mnangagwa's speech, political analyst Udakwashe Munemo said, it is a half-baked statement and one which contradicts itself as it is loaded with blame shift. Denial and denouncing that political motivated violence is on the increase by declaring it as stage managed, the president must show commitment and allow the various arms of the state to fully investigate and deliver justice to the perpetrators, victims and the survivors. In his eulogy, Mnangagwa described Bebe, whose Chimurenga name was Yengani Lolo, as a humble, reserved and unassuming man, yet an astute, honest, fearless and reliable military officer who served his country with unflinching loyalty. And so this is what ED said yesterday regarding to the Nyatsime incident, but the man didn't comment about Mo Blessing Ali, who disappeared on May 24. who was found later and last week murdered. And so we hope he was addressing that, but he ended up talking about violence yakazoitika after that. And patakazona the clash between Triple C supporters and ZANU-PF supporters. And so I do agree with him about violence, but at the same time the police should be given time and space to investigate and arrest the perpetrators of violence, people who instigate violence. And takangoti Triple C who instigate the violence. I think there are ZANU-PF supporters who are also instigating violence. Wanungawasunge on the ground, and I said it again yesterday that the police evakasunga nokawanda andika kunyadzimeko dai vanhu vakawanda vakasungwa zvisingaite because there are people vatakaona pacamera vaikanda matombo vachipisa andika yes, people who are supposed to be in jail, not Job Scala or Stole vari remand as we speak right now. There were main perpetrators who were responsible for that violence, and the police needs to go back and investigate. And regardless of political affiliations, people who instigate violence should be arrested. They don't deserve a place in our society. And so guys, this is our daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mila Ndetseme TV. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. Mapurisa ngapo nguva ekuinvestigata ngavasunge mapurisa vanhu regardless of political affiliation. Munese ngaasungwe whoever akakana dombo akarowa munhu akaita sei, because so many people lost their properties but that violence iyoyo. And yes, mumwe munhu rume akarasikirwa nemota yake and aitochema achitoti mota yangu yakapiswa endo pairaramira napo ipapo. Just imagine kuti hanene zvaitika, hanene kushaya kwa more blessing, but he ended up losing his own property which he was earning money from. So people like that, people who did that, they need to be held accountable. Atingawasiya chingotenderera muma areas tongosunga vamwe vanhu because avanozikana. No, ngatisunge munhu wese anga aripo on that day who instigate violence, took part in those shenanigans which happened on Tuesday last week in Nyatsime in Chitungwiza. And so this is our daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mila Ndetseme TV. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads. Daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mila Ndetseme TV. Bless up.